It's about almost 7:20 now, 7:15, 7:20. I have just made some espresso and random, but we were just talking about how like, maybe this is really gross, but like we've never like, I clean out my coffee maker, yeah? We have not deep cleaned it, and I didn't even know if there was like a way to. Like I've scrubbed it out, what I thought was deep cleaning, but you can get stuff that's like called descaler from like water going through it, and it just will help it. Because I've been noticing, I was like, I feel like our coffee is tasting a little weird. You can get like descaler for it, which I don't know why I didn't think about that. I ordered that this morning, so that will be here tomorrow. Story to that is, I was like, oh, well, I'll make my espresso because coffee maker is in the dishwasher and stuff, and I never use the steamer. And this morning I used the steamer on this Starbucks white chocolate mocha creamer and then put a little bit of cinnamon and allspice. I'm telling you, it's so good. It's like a perfect fall little espresso. I am getting ready. I'm going to get on to work soon, and I have an ortho appointment at 9:50. Since I didn't say it before, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Happy to have anyone that I can have here. I had coffee with a friend on Sunday afternoon, talking about like, you know, the backlog editing, having old stuff, things like that. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just like having the conversation or like kind of like getting those creative juices flowing. But I feel like after talking with somebody else that's not my husband, because love my husband, but you know, he like supports me and everything, which is great. And so, you know, he like will give his opinion on a design or something that I have. But I feel like it's hard because he'll like tell me like, I think it looked better like this, like that. But like, no offense to him, he's a dad, he's a guy. Like my ideal clientele for my shop and for things that I post are like working moms or just moms in general, moms that own a business, moms that do content creation, anyone that can even a little bit relate to like my mom content. And so it's hard when you're like asking not your target audience, like what you think about something for your target audience, you know? It's like he can give his best opinion, but at the end of the day, it's really nice to have like another mom's opinion on stuff and like what they would choose, you know? And so it was just good to just like talk and just like you have mom talk. If you are a mom, like you get it. But yeah, so that like having all that conversation was good. And then I don't know, something sparked in me on Monday and it just got me feeling really creative again. Just got me feeling good and wanting to like create and like do all this stuff. And I started editing the website again, and like because I kind of paused on like finishing up stuff for the website, because as I was telling my friend, with a shop there's just a lot to think about logistics wise with a shop that I just wasn't prepared for, that I thought I was prepared for. And I'm a very big, like sometimes with some projects, kind of like a perfectionist on stuff. So then as I get into things, I'm overthinking options. And then like there's the whole website design of a shop of like when people choose things, what can they choose and how many drop down boxes do you want to like basically customize the order? How do you want this to go? Do you want them to have a lot? There's so many layers to it, and it's not hard. It's fine. It just takes time. And on top of motherhood and working and all the other stuff that I do, and just like living a life, you know, and not worrying too much about social media, but also like creating a business, it's just a lot. And so I've tried in this past month and a half to be very balanced, and I think I've done well at that, but at the sacrifice that it has slowed down a lot of things with my business, which to me is like obviously fine. Okay, here is the fit. We've got my fave jeans. They're like the perfect low-rise flare. I love a good low rise. That was a trend that came and then came back, and it's one of those trends like when you find what works for your body type, you stick with it. The super high rise are all right, but it just sometimes looks weird because it'll be like super high rise and then it'll come like below my belly button, and I'm like, well, I have a really long torso. So low rise, I don't know. They do really well for me. I really like it. Fits my body type. And I like how these are like tight on the calf and they don't flare out to like right after your calf, so they kind of make your calves look a little cute. These are the necklaces I have on right now. I mix silver and gold just because like I am mostly a big silver girl, but I've been gifted gold pieces that I really like. And so I just kind of like mix and match. Like I've been wearing this necklace since I got it. It's a Tiffany, like it's a gold smile if you can like see what it is. It was from my old dentist that I used to work for. She's literally like one of the greatest people I've ever met. I really like her. This I just got off like a Shein, I think. I honestly don't remember where I got this, but I just have a tendency when I find like a good necklace that I like, I don't take it off. These are my rings. So silver and black is like mostly my color. And then these are earrings that I really love that my sister-in-law got me. And I haven't really been able to wear them because my ears basically need to be re-pierced. My typical desk setup. Just gonna go to the backgrounds of everything because I get super paranoid about my work screen and never wanting to show anything. But I do have a cute background that I really want to show. It's really, so I had a little bit of trouble at first getting it all to fit and look good and not be blurry because it's just a picture off of Pinterest. And so what I did was I tiled it. It looks like when you just first look at it, it looks just like a collage. This middle section right here, like this part, is the whole picture, and I just have it tiled. As you can see, like it starts to repeat. This is the whole picture. So it's got like the cookies, some fall vibes, some motivation, make it happen. I'll change it to something a little more maybe like Thanksgiving-y. I don't know, it could really last for a while because it's kind of got Halloween but fall vibes, but I'll change it to much more Christmassy, seasonal vibes later on. But that's my work laptop background. It makes me feel very cozy. And then this is my personal laptop background. I keep this as like, I want it to be like a bulletin board vibe, right? Because when I had this as the whole screen, it felt kind of honestly overwhelming, very busy. I feel like I didn't look at little pieces that often. So once I have like a bulletin board, this is my main picture, my main piece of my bulletin board, right? So this is my vision board that I made at the beginning of the year. I've got my health, breastfeeding, we're weaning off of nursing and co-sleeping. Those are my vibes, just being like cute outfits, fun in the winter, because I know he's got some really fun winter vibes. If you can even see that here, we'll zoom in a little. Flourish is my word, so I've got that on there. And I feel like that one's going really well. I kind of want to do a Flourish 2.0 for 2025, but maybe I'll find another word. Growing a business, being a boss lady, health, like some faith type of quote. Then I have one of my notes, I have like my idea list pulled up right here because that's like really fun to be able to like pull up when I'm feeling creative. Of course, a clock, and then this is just pulling pictures from, I think, my health board on Pinterest. You can basically make a square and put like link one of your Pinterest boards to it, and I think this one is linked to my health one, so it's just like cycling like fun pictures, or maybe it's like, I don't remember which board it's connected to. It could be, let's just look. Yeah, it's connected to health and it changes hourly, so you can do that, which is really cool. This is reminders. That's been on there for a while. That's old. I think I already did that or never did it. I don't remember. Calendar, of course. This is like by the hour, and then this is like secondary calendar, but it's both Apple Calendar. So this is like by the hour for like my daily, and then this is just like my weekly, or like if I have events lined up, like what's coming up. This is not real. So if you're reading that, that's something I put in there as like a mock thing, but that's like way old. And I can talk sometime about like that whole group and why I'm not really doing a working moms group anymore, and like what's going on with that. But that's a story for another time. Pictures that just cycle through, which is really nice for me to look at, because a lot of times pictures of my son come up there. And then that's pretty much it. But yeah, so that's that. Whenever I have had a morning appointment, especially in the past, what I do is I like to get on work and just like go through emails, get caught up on anything I need to get caught up on, log in emails that I need to log. I don't have time to dive too much into any projects or anything. I'm gonna go hop on this call and then we'll get my face ready for the day. We are finishing up makeup. I have just a little bit before I have to leave, but here's the little scenario with my ortho. So little pieces of composite on my teeth. They're called buttons. You get those when you have Invisalign so that the tray snaps in and can grip onto your teeth. It's kind of like having brackets for metal braces, but they don't always go on every tooth. It's just like wherever they need to move the teeth. So my previous dentist that I worked for, I was getting them through her office. Very fortunate that I would just get to like see her all the time, get checked on periodically, like without having to have an appointment, you know, like I could just bring up any concerns in office and basically get it looked at, right? Not the case since she sold her practice and moved. And so I was kind of in the same tray for a while until I could get established with the orthodontist that we like usually refer to. So got established with him, was able to get my Invisalign administered through him now. And we're going a little bit in a different direction now. So we did a refinement, which basically means you rescan your teeth and come up with a new plan. So it could be another like 9 to 12 months. And I said, I don't really care how long it truly takes, as long as like the end result is what I want. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm very excited because I'm getting my new trays and I will be able to stop wearing the same tray, which even though I try to clean it, it can just be kind of gross because like they're only meant to be worn, like they can be worn longer if you like have to, like in my case, but like you're supposed to wear them like a week at a time, usually that's like about a week at a time. Fall makeup, we're feeling glowy, we're feeling sparkly, she's cute. So that's what I'm doing with them. But to do that, when you get all new trays, typically you get all new buttons. It's like a whole thing. I'm used to being like knowing exactly what's going on because I can like look up my case on like our dental software and like get into the account for like from working in an office, and now I'm just like going into it like a regular patient, like kind of blind. So I don't know what to expect. I know a little bit of what to expect, but not completely. Also, I was thinking about this. I think I want to get a little bit of a deeper blush for like a fall kind of look. I've been experimenting with blush lately, and I really like the, I know it's kind of trendy, but the heavier blush look. I just feel like it's very like cheeky, romantic. I don't know. I like the vibe, but like not too much, you know. I don't want to look like I just got sunburned on the beach and it's like mid-November, you know. I also need to get a deeper like lip color. So that's what's going on with my teeth. I can show a few pictures of like where I started and then where I got to, and then I'm kind of trying to get back to. But the thing is when my smile was really wide before, they were gappy because they were trying to turn some teeth and turn them around and straighten them out. The thing about seeing an orthodontist too is that like he noticed stuff that like another dentist might not, because he's an orthodontist. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this video kind of quick because it's actually so cold. It's almost 11, it's 10:40, so that did not take long at all, even though I was a few minutes late. I'll just go ahead and show you. This is an update. I should have taken a video before, but if you remember, I said something like the orthodontist said he noticed something about my bottom teeth and like fixing the front and like my tongue looking for somewhere to like go when I talk. I don't really know how to explain what he said because he's the orthodontist, but he basically said you'd be in rubber bands this time. And I was like, that's fine. Like I work from home, so this is the time if I'm gonna be having like rubber bands and like crazy stuff in my mouth. Way better when I was little. I had to have one like go to school, middle school, braces, had to have a rubber band that went all the way across my teeth, like from here to here. I was like, you're joking. These are not that bad, and you can't see them that much when I talk because my lip hangs on them, but you can see them a little bit. Like they're really not too bad, but I could like take them off for a picture. Like I'm not really that concerned about them, so that's fun, I guess. Definitely gonna take some getting used to, like against my cheek and my lip and stuff. Actually very excited because that didn't take that long, so now I have time to run up the road to do some Amazon returns. But you can definitely tell it's becoming like fall, getting close to wintry time, like that cold fall, because it's kind of like overcasty, like the sun hasn't come out as much, so it stayed kind of cold in the morning. I thought I was gonna honestly get hot. I was like, Danny, do you think it's cold enough to wear my docks? Because I have my like stacked docks on, my like platform docks.
And now I'm cold. Like, I should have brought an extra jacket. Thank God I put a tank top underneath this, or else I would have been freezing. But yeah, we're gonna run to UPS real quick and do these returns, and then by the bank, and then we are home. I'll eat some lunch and we'll work. So let's go. And just my luck, my battery died, so we're walking over to this U-Haul to see if someone can provide me some jumper cables and get my battery going so I can go to the AutoZone. Trays back in and brush my teeth real quick because I had lunch and I have not put them back in yet. I've been hearing about this, like, just drop that, the like winter arc. I feel like that's really a topic I would love to talk on the podcast, and like I could start back with that topic maybe. But the whole concept of it is using like the last 3 months of the year to like get ahead. How I would view it as, and some people might explain theirs differently. A lot of times in the new year, we want to set all these goals and we want to do all these things. And it's very common that with all the new goals, like New Year's resolutions or New Year's goals or intentions or whatever it is you want to do, start the new year, a lot of people, you know, you hit that point where if you're trying out like a new routine or something, you may have either fallen off the wagon, you may have failed, and failure is okay. We're not afraid of that word, right? You may have either failed at one of your goals or intentions or whatever, or maybe you realize it just wasn't, like you need to tweak it some, and you're having to change things, and you're getting in that flow where like you're realizing it's something is not working for you. It's not serving you right. It's not fitting in your routine. It's just not practical, and you thought it was maybe. So, and a lot of times that happens around like March, that like hiccup area, you know, or before. And so my take on it is like getting that like renewed energy feeling that you get a lot oftentimes with fall and like a weather change or maybe the school year, or just like that feeling, and like using that energy to drive like starting your goals now, or even just thinking about them, like, you know, just starting them before the whole like new year like pressure sets in. And, you know, I view it as you get like a head start on everything, like so that by the time the new year comes, you've kind of worked out some kinks and things, and you know what works, and so you can really push forward in your goals. And hopefully at the end of the year I can make a little update of like how my winter arc is going. Definitely have some business things, some personal things that I would want to like work on. Has been like making a point to like before bed, instead of being on my phone, like reading, even if I'm gonna watch a movie with my husband or something, like making sure I set time aside either before or after the movie, or like whatever it is I'm doing before bed, to like read for a little bit. So that's like something personal for me. And then business wise is to have before the new year, hopefully I've had launched the shop, but like be in a good workflow with like posting. Yeah, I gotta think about mine, but if you already have yours or what you're working on, drop them in the comments, let me know. My brain is a little bit fried because all I did was went to go do a simple return and my battery died. Thankfully I was right across the street from an O'Reilly's, so that was helpful. And the guy did give me a discount on some of them. Oh my gosh, I'm like beat from the day. Honestly need some espresso. Probably gonna make some, but I've been researching accounts all day, and Danny just left to go get Bubs. And so I want to surprise him when he gets home and have the laundry all folded. Don't know if I have enough time to have it all put away, but I'm going to at least like get it all folded up and set it on the bed so that it can be easily put away. So I think he will be happy that I did that, because I'm not going to lie, I've been getting the vibes that like I haven't been helping with laundry enough, because I haven't been. I've just been like in a rut. I'm right now transferring all laundry from our couch to the bed. Here we go. And then I'll show you what I'm working with. Just like feeling burnt out of like everything. It's not like a true burnout, because I've been burnt out before where I'm like, oh my God, like really burnt out. This is just like, meh. I think it's just been the change of season. And when I say change of season, I mean like it's been like kind of blah outside. Like I loved it. Like seasons changing, but like I feel like that first change is like inspiring, but also kind of like you, I don't know. I've just been having like a time, but I've been feeling better. I'm feeling like I'm back in it. Also, you know how like, just something else to like yap about while I'm doing laundry. I've been hearing this term tossed around. People always talk about like hot girl summer, hot girl this, hot girl whatever. Well, I got a new one for you, and this one's even better. It's not hot girl nothing. We are doing cozy girl fall, cozy girl winter. I love being a cozy girl. Part of my cozy girl is always having some like lo-fi stuff on. We're having our fun candles or essential oils. I love to have some good peppermint oil in the diffuser when like it gets closer to like Christmassy time. I just feel like peppermint oil is such a like, I don't know, it's such a good like winter holiday. Love that. I'm gonna knock this out real fast. Be right back, because this is a pile that I'm working with. And it's big.